It's going to Save the Victual. Today we are going to be playing with some Suva Beauty. Today we got the OPAKES, and yeah, they just came out and I was very excited to play with them. So I just did this look before going to a show tonight, and if you want to see how I created it, how I actually used the opaques, what colors I got, you're just going to need to keep on watching. Hey, how's everybody doing today? It's Chloe, and I've got a new product to test out. I was just getting ready, we're planning to get ready to go out to see Sparks tonight with some friends, and my package arrived with the Suva opaques. So I ordered for myself the black, yellow, and the pink, and then I ordered a blue one here for a friend. I have some different eye type, like P. Louise type bases already in blue, and my friend Teresa was wanting to try these, so I said I'd order her one, and she picked the blue, so that's totally cool. I said you can pick which color you want except for the yellow. Now I kind of wish I got the one that is the one that you can see with blue light, and then red I won't use, I don't think I'd use as much, but kind of maybe I should have been in for a penny, in for a pound, and bought them all. But here we are. So I cannot test this one out today, but I did watch the Suva video, and it was quite interesting, the different uses that the owner had used them for. So I'm going to try the black as a mascara. I'm going to do the yellow as an eye primer, and I think I'm going to just add a little bit of my OPAKES Cosmetics Lemonade on top, just to kind of see how it looks as a primer. And I may try the pink on my lips, or maybe try a couple flicks, I don't know. But then I also have, since I'm going to a show, all my different Suva water activated liners, so I might throw these into the mix. But first, why don't we try using this yellow as an eye primer. So what I've been hearing is, I got something that I can stick in here to open these things. I don't know why I have such problems opening cardboard containers, but there we are. So what she was saying, you just want to make sure, because they come in these little tubes, and then it looks like, are they sealed as well? They are. Okay, so they come in these little tubes. So they come with, besides in the box, they come with a factory seal, and then they also have one of those little silver tabs. So they're nice and protected. So the one thing that I heard was you should squish her around a little bit, I guess, to mix up all the pigments quite nicely. And then we will pop a little bit onto our hand here, and then we're going to use this as a eye primer. Oh, this is a nice color. So it's very, very warm, because here it looks really bright yellow. But then again, I think I remember her saying that for the type of shade, especially for darker skin tones, that she wanted yellow that would look very nice, not look weird or sickly. So I'm going to take the brush that I usually use for my regular eye primer, and then I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow. We'll just maybe do kind of like a nice monochromatic yellow look for the eyes, and then pop that on there. Oh, that is a really pretty yellow. So you can wear these just as shadows, use them as liners. There seems to be quite a lot of uses that you can use them for. I'm trying to find something that's kind of like a P. Louise base that is not P. Louise, because it's a little bit harder to get it here in Canada. So, and I do have some of it, I enjoy it, but I thought if I can find a Canadian version, I think that's the way I would like to go. And there we go. Thanks to Suva, we do. So this is a beautiful color. Does go on a little brighter than it did show originally on the hand. On the hand, it looked almost a little bit more orangey to me. But then as soon as I put it onto my eye, I went this beautiful, nice yellow. So we've got that on there, and then I'm just going to take another brush that has nothing on it, and then we're just going to go and nicely blend that out a little bit, because that other brush is a little bit big. Not that this one's teeny or anything, but there you go. So since we're doing a kind of just a monochromatic look and it's a nice yellow, I don't mind if I bring it up a little bit higher than I normally do. And then this will give something for the yellow eyeshadow to blend into. So this goes really nice. It doesn't go on patchy or anything. This is really nice. And yeah, so it's still got a little tack, but it isn't staying super duper wet. So you have some playtime, but this is really nice. So the brush that I used to blend, we're just gonna go quickly into our Lemonade palette here. And then I'm going to grab, which yellow? So I'm just gonna go first with this middle yellow there. There is a name somewhere on the back there, but you know me, I don't have my glasses on. So we're just gonna go do that, and then we're gonna go swish, swish, swish. And they also had a gloss. I'm not really a gloss person, but then again, now watching the video after the fact, I'm like, damn, why didn't you get the gloss and the UV one for mixing? But then you can also mix these to make different colors, to make different lipsticks. She even used it for a blush. I already got blush on today, so I don't know, since I'm getting ready to go out, if I'm quite ready yet to try it as a blush. So I don't know if other people have it, if you have like a little scar on the side of your eye where that's the one spot that doesn't like to take color, or you really have to like dig around to get it to go in. Yeah, I don't know where they came from. I don't ever remember hurting my eye, but there we go. We've got scars on there. So that looks really nice. I think I am going to take a little bit of the mustard one while I'm in here and just put that onto the outer edge, just to darken the outer edge a little bit. So this is working really nice as an eye primer. So I will definitely have to try this just on its own as a eyeshadow to see how it lasts. Apparently it's supposed to last really well, but let's try it this way as an eye primer first. So there we go. I wonder if I should use the black as a liner and as a mascara. What do we think? Or should I just use one of the UV ones so that way I get a UV look? I don't have a UV yellow, but I do have orange. No, I do have, I lied like a rug. I got a yellow liner like that. So maybe we'll use that as well. And then lastly, I'm just going to give a bit of a shimmer. So I'm going to take this yellowy shimmer that's in here. I'm going to spray it, and then we're just going to add that. I know this isn't really part of the review, but we are using it as a base. And then let's put this shimmer on the lid. Yeah, it looks like I can pack different layers on there, and it's holding up. So that is the yellow. So now I'm just wondering, should I do a different color with the yellow? So if this one would be mine, I would use the blue. So since it's not, maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a blue liner instead of a black liner. And then we're going to still go into this split liner here from Suva, which is a yellow and a blue. And we're just going to use the blue side. I have my cute teeny weeny Suva brush here. I also have my little Suva bottle, which I've remembered this time to take the little lid off, not to take it from there, because then I always make a great big mess. So let's pop this into the blue. There we go. And then we're going to mix it to our pudding-like texture here. You don't want it too runny and you don't want it too thick. You want to be able to go on very nicely. So I just make it into a nice puddingy, yogurty type consistency. There we go. I think that should do it. And then let's see. So the opaques you can also put into the waterline. So if I want to put a little yellow into the waterline, I can. The blue with the yellow looks really good. I like that. So let's do a slightly higher up wing. Yeah, I like that. I think this is going to be a fun look for a concert night. I'm just going to mix in a little bit more for the other side. Besides supporting a Canadian brand, local to Vancouver brand, it's nice that I can get deliveries really quick. I ordered this on, did I order it? Saturday or Sunday? And then it shipped right away, and had my post person not sent it somewhere else in error, I would have had it yesterday already on the Monday, but still getting it on a Tuesday is really good, so I can't complain too much. Let's see if I can quickly straighten that out a little bit. So I love working with these little brushes because you can be more precise, but sometimes if you want to get a little bit more ground. There we go. I love that. I think that is a lot of fun. So I am going to let my liner dry. Make sure to put my lid on my water so I don't knock it down, because it's me we're talking. I will knock it down and make a mess. So there we go. We've got a yellow and blue eye going there. So for the bottom, I'm going to, should I put some, a little bit of blue at the bottom here. Okay, so I'm going to take a small brush. I'm going to go back into, yeah, let's go back into that yellow. Again, squish, squish, squish. I'm going to take a smidge more of the yellow, and we're going to put that on our bottom waterline. Maybe that's how I can kind of test out how it would be as a shadow. I will just leave this, if it looks good, on the bottom here by itself. If it doesn't, I'll add some shadow on top, because I think I picked too big of a brush. Yeah, I think I am going to put a little shadow, and it's only because I grabbed a bit too big of a brush. I should have probably used that finer brush, but, and there we go. So the next step is I'm going to try the black as mascara. So I went and I got myself I had an extra one of these little spoolies, and then we're going to go into this black packaging. I may have to do the same thing where I will fast forward opening all the plastic. If I would have thought it through, I would have opened it all at one time, but yeah, so here we are. Okay, so just like the other one, it had the plastic and then it had the little silver seal. We're going to give this a smoosh, and then, okay, well, it's not going to fit in that hole. That's what she said. And then we're going to take that and we're going to go into the brush. We're going to coat it, and let's see. I kind of squished it a little bit because, yeah, it looks like it's coated it. So let's see how this is as mascara. Okay, granted, the owner used a pink one, and that was quite bright on the lid and looked amazing. So I might try that another time, but I thought just for the first go around, let's try using just the black, and then try not to get it on your beautiful yellow eyeshadow. Okay, so I don't want to put a brush that I've used that's not clean back in here. So I'm going to end up putting a little of the black on my hand. And I'm just going to take a bit more, and I took a little bit too much because I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's just roll her in there. Wow, that goes on nice and dark and coats your lashes really, really nice. All right, she's on to something about this being a good mascara, because it. You just got to be careful not to get it onto your eye look, because that defeats the purpose. Yeah, so I may need to clean that a little bit, but again, we're just trying. This is our first go, getting near to the end of my time. So I'll need to restart my camera. So I'm going to go shut that off, turn it back on, and then we'll quickly do something with lips and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I took all the plastic off this time and I just quickly fixed that teeny bit of black that got onto the yellow. And yeah, I'm liking this so far. So glad I broke my no-buy for these. So then I thought, if I'm being an enabler, I'm going to enable Teresa and get her one of these too. Alrighty, so now we're going to take this pink, the pink shade. If they have names for what exactly they're called, the shades, I'll stick them up there. But so far I know they have a pink, a yellow, a white, a black, a red, and then the UV, and then the gloss. I believe those were all the colors that came out. But I'm not 100%, so you may want to check the website, or I'll try to remember to tag it up top. So I just put a little bit of that beautiful pink on my arm. It is a very bright pink. She had taken some yellow and some other colors and made a nice lipstick out of it, but I'm gonna try straight on this bubblegum Barbie pink. And I've got my little Besame lip brush and see how this goes. Hi, baby. It's almost dinner time. Yeah. Yeah. Want to interrupt me for a sec? Yeah, good girl. So I'm going to try without the brush. I'm going to try putting it on with the finger instead. Oh yeah, what a difference. Okay, it does get a bit on your teeth, so you got to be careful. So you might want to give it that second to dry. So that's it there. It goes on pretty good as a lipstick. It's a little wet though. And you just gotta be careful not to take a crap ton out. I might take a little bit of the yellow. I shouldn't have put it back in the box. I'm gonna take a little, again, squish in the container. I'm gonna take a little on my finger and see what would happen if I then mix it afterwards on top. A little bit. There we go. I made it more corally. So where I'd recommend mixing it on your hand or a little plate first or a mirror, you can at the last minute tap on another color if you wanted to mute it or change it a little bit or ombre it. So there we go. So we've used the black as a mascara, we've used the pink as a lip and a little bit of the yellow, and then we use the yellow as a eye primer, or yeah, eyeshadow primer. Okay, so honest thoughts. I think maybe if I got their gloss, because she used a gloss on top, that might make a difference. I don't have a gloss handy. So I may put a gloss on and then I'll just put in below or up here what I thought it was like with the gloss, but it's a little bit dry as a lipstick, but for a look, it looks good. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's just feeling a little dry, so you probably did need a gloss, and their gloss apparently didn't disturb or melt away the color. So I would probably recommend if you had their gloss to use it with this, I would probably be better. But I'm going to try it with a regular gloss and see. I will have my hair done when I do do my intro. But I want to say it's looking good as a base. It worked really good as a base. Took the eyeshadow really well. It looks really nice. As a mascara, heck yeah. I'm not the best at applying mascara, but I think it did a great job. I think, but for a fun color mascara, these are, oh, that's my alarm, hold on. My alarm telling me I gotta go. So anyways, yeah, so I think using those fun colors would be really awesome. I just need to play with it a little bit so that way I don't get into my eyeshadow. But anyways, so that is a quick, hopefully a relatively quick review of the Suva OPAKES. And yeah, so far so good. Maybe I'm gonna shoot an intro, but maybe when I come back I might do an update of how it held up. So quick editing me, it is 11 o'clock. I've had this on since 4 o'clock. Yeah, about 4, and it's holding up amazing. Lips, not too bad, hey? And I had dinner too. Nice. Gloss. All right, well anyways, again, that's it from me. Hope you're having an amazing day, you're making good choices. And if you'd like to take this time to subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. And maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still play with Suva Beauty together. Alrighty, we'll talk to you soon. Okay.